Hello and welcome back to Underground Pro Wrestling.
We're here.
We are sometimes here.
And we're queer and we're ready to wrestle.
No, we're not.
Oh, wait, you guys aren't...
I can't wrestle at all.
Are you at least queer?
As we've established, I'm the straight man.
Welcome back to UPW, everyone. I am your center-of-the-table commentator, Madhouse, joined by my two co-hosts, Ava.
That's me.
And Camper.
That is me instead.
Hey, you guys don't get epitaphs this time. I ran out of brain space.
Okay.
You only gave one to Camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm...
and I barely ever got any.
my epitaph is, I am the dragon's warlord's
fanboy.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, listen, I would do the epitaphs, but like the general manager in the back said, hey, cut it out, just get to the show. And so, yeah.
Yeah, well, the general manager is stupid,
Ava,
and we should ignore everything he says.
Ava, you can't say that. He's our boss.
I
Not
don't think
my
there
boss.
I don't think there are any rules technically about what we can and cannot say.
Well, he gave me a thing of things I could and could not say, so I'm assuming I cannot say the things on this side that says do not say these things.
Oh, well, there's a really easy trick to that. It's the same thing as getting a ticket. If you just throw it away, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he fires me, then, like, we don't have a show, so...
Wait, how many tickets do you have, Camper?
I don't have any. The local dumpster has as many as has.
Well, tonight on UPW, we are not going over the limit, unless it's for violence, much to Ava's chagrin.
Yeah.
Tonight
we always go over the limit for violence.
Tonight we have a jam-packed show with tag team action, qualifying matches, and some championship action too. Well, not on the line, but there are championships. Champions are here, and they are going crazy tonight.
Yeah, some of those are queer.
Some of them are queer. Speaking of our queer champions, let's talk about Vicious and Delicious, our men's tag team champions. Who
I could talk about Vicious and Delicious all day.
Vicious and Delicious are a table favorite here. They bring something for all of us here, honestly.
Yeah, obviously Oxley appeals to Ava's violence-minded thoughts.
My
Delicious,
normal thoughts that people should have more often.
Delicious Kenny Valentine, or Kenny Valentine Delicious, how do we want to... Doesn't matter. Very much appeals to me as sort of an underdog.
And I love romance.
I was actually going to say yes. Both of them, as a pair, appeal to Madhouse because they are adorable.
I don't know if that's the word I would use.
Oh, come on, look at them. Those guys are great.
Alright, no.
Yeah, but I don't say adorable.
The way Kenny smiles at Oxley, I don't think LJ is capable of smiling outside of a grin of
he smiles
murderous
with his
intent.
eyes and his fist.
Well, yeah, he has grimaces of violent intent, but that violent intent is more romantic when it's looking at Valentine.
Oh, kinky. Well, tonight marks the second night, or second week, of Vicious and Delicious's Revenge Tour. As we know, at Breakout, Kenny Valentine was blindsided by a team up between Country Dominance's Christian Dallas and the Lucha Dragons' Hercules Jimenez, as they basically jumped Kenny in the ring. The title was supposed to be defended by Vicious and Delicious against Country Dominance, but some things happened in the backstage where Vicious got separated from his tag team partner, and Kenny got a brutal beatdown in the ring in front of thousands.
Yeah.
And now, Vicious and Delicious are out for revenge. If I remember, last week, they had a grudge match against Country Dominance. And what was that match?
Oh, well, take it away, Camper.
Well, technically, it was just Oxley in the ring, just like tonight, in fact. And that was against Christian Dallas, I believe. And it did not go well for Dallas.
No, and LJ Oxley is not stopping there. I can see from the card right now, the first matchup we have tonight is LJ Oxley versus Corey Austin. He's coming for the other one.
Yeah, and Christian Dallas is currently out of commission after the beating that LJ put down on him last week. If I was Corey Austin right now, I'd be shaking in my cowboy boots.
Yeah, unlike last time, he doesn't even have him outside the ring as support, emotional or otherwise. And frankly, Oxley's going to chase him all over the place. He does that in a normal match. He puts people outside of the ring and beats them within an inch of their life before throwing them in and just taking the pin for himself.
Yeah,
I cannot imagine he's looking forward to this.
LJ's a bit of a problem, honestly, when you think about it. For anyone that's not Kenny, LJ's a bit of a problem.
And I will say, depending on how this goes, if Austin loses to Oxley and he's taken out of the running, I might advise Hercules Jimenez to maybe watch his back.
I would agree. I mean, Country Dominance, once they're out of the picture, there's no one else challenging Vicious and Delicious in the tag team division right now. Except for Hercules Jimenez, who, wronged Kenny Valentine.
Yeah. After the Country Dominance, it would make sense for them to move on to the Lucha Dragons, and who knows, maybe they won't even stop there. Maybe no one in the men's division is safe from the wrath of Vicious and Delicious.
Well, okay, I would argue Psycho Cyclone didn't seem to have anything to do with what happened.
He didn't do anything to stop it, though, did he?
I feel like that may be an unfair bar to just throw Oxley at. I don't want to put anyone under Oxley's fist that doesn't deserve it.
I want to put everyone under Oxley's fist whether they deserve it or not.
Okay, well, there is our divide.
We also have some women's tag team action as the rightful number one contenders, the Varsity Club of Dylan Whitney and Kathleen Kendall, are challenging Nikita Pierce and Lori Marie Osborne, not in a formal tornado tag team match, but in a one-on-one match tonight. Last week we saw Dylan Whitney take on Nikita Pierce and pin the champion.
Yeah, that was fairly impressive. We've already seen now both Kendall and Whitney pin very successful, very proven wrestlers in the past. And them working together, I think, can only serve poorly for our champion. Well, okay, maybe not. Look. This is not country dominance. They have not had to be underhanded. Our truthers, that's what we call them, across the pond. Our truthers are very capable, they're very experienced, but the Varsity Club is incredibly fast on the uptake and very individually skilled. We just have to see, if they do manage this one-on-one, can they do just as well in a two-on-two? I'm not so sure.
I don't know. I want to believe in Varsity Club. They've been talking a mean game lately, saying that Fabulous Truth was given a second chance when they should have been given their first chance. I mean, it does seem right that we should be pushing them forward.
Yeah. Varsity Club, they have the skills, they have the know-how, they have the experience, and they have the determination to take it to the top. And I am excited to see them do that.
Well, unfortunately, even if they win this match, they won't have the title, so...
Well, we also have some trouble in the Lucha community, not just involving the inside of Lucha Dragons, but between Black Blaze and Mr. Macho, as Black Blaze and Mr. Macho had a match last week that Mr. Macho won, but it seemed a lot more intense than what most people would have thought before they went into the ropes.
I think a lot of people were underestimating Mr. Macho when he first went. He hasn't had a great string of victories. None of the Lucha Dragons really have. But he really put his all in the ring and put his all on top of Black Blaze to put a stop to him and his rather underhanded tactics. I don't know. I think Black Blaze might have learned a lesson.
Well, Black Blaze is also known for his relentlessness, to put it nicely.
Well, maybe he's relenting.
I'm not expecting this tiger to change its stripes anytime soon.
Oh. And, I hear the sound of a clock ticking in the future, because Borrowed Time is right around the corner, guys. And we have 2 more qualifying matches tonight from the Women's Division and the World Division, as we see Alexia, Quinn, and Rhylee Thunder fight for a spot at Borrowed Time in the women's match, and Kurtis Frost and Mike Reed fight for a spot at Borrowed Time in the men's match.
And I think we all know who deserves each of these victories, each of these chances.
Anyone but Kurtis Frost.
I'll agree with you there. I think we can all agree.
I can't fault with that logic.
I'm actually really looking forward to this. Our Borrowed Time qualifier matches in the previous week were pretty fantastic.
Yes, we saw Morgan Grimm take on Ivy, and where we saw Ivy put on an amazing showcase against Morgan Grimm, who has been a dominant women's wrestler here in UPW. But Morgan Grimm, as always, has pulled off that victory and locked in her ticket to another pay-per-view, her third this time. Impressive. We also saw Brutus Knight take on Sean Spencer Shane. Brutus Knight kind of, we saw him before in prior matches, kind of thrown under the rug, cast out by people, not really paid much attention to, but he performed last week. My God.
Absolutely shredded up that ring. That was an incredible match. And I don't think these are going to be any more disappointing. Alexia, Quinn, and Rhylee Thunder is a fascinating matchup. You've got the sort of the pretty, the tactical, the precise
The
Alexia
train with
Quinn.
Daddy's money.
Well, you know, look, it's training. Does it really matter where the source comes from? As long as it is earned. And you still have to earn your way through training. Training makes you a better person. And I think she's going to be proving that against Rhylee Thunder, who really, if she isn't carrying around a chair, is she worth anything? I'm not really sure.
I think a chair only accentuates her natural abilities.
Well, maybe she should take a seat.
Oh my goodness. Well, whoever wins will have to be going up against Morgan Grimm, who is not a person that you would want to go up against at any kind of match, especially not at a pay-per-view. And between Kurtis Frost and Mike Reed, whoever is going there has to go against the up-and-coming superstar Brutus Knight, who will be defending his right to stay here, or his right to be a #1 contender in his hometown of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, that was well earned. I cannot wait to see Mike Reed and Brutus Knight go head to head. Because that's what's going to happen.
I can't wait to see Mike Reed utterly destroy Brutus Knight in his hometown.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's not forget, there's going to be 2 other men in that match too, okay? So, you know.
Yeah,
and Mike Reed will dominate.
In our main event tonight, last week we saw Rachel Votta, Ravo, take on the women's champion in a non-title match, Kenny Jordan, and won. Which,
yeah,
surprising. The only time we've seen Ravo
I don't think anyone was expecting that.
Yeah, we've only ever seen her lose, which was at Tenacity a couple months back.
Yeah, we have seen her exactly once. And it wasn't a great showing then, though granted, there were a lot of factors in that match. When the factors came down to just her and the women's champion, Rachel Votta came out on top. That's incredible, especially given we know Kennedy Jordan is more than capable.
Yeah.
Kennedy Jordan fought her way to where she is, and now, at the first moment that she has to defend her position, that she has to prove not only that she had what it takes to get there, but to stay there, she fumbled against someone like Rachel Votta.
And I mean,
I'm sure that's not sitting well with her.
And we've seen this before when Kimberly Cho first took the championship and lost to a tag team competitor her first night fighting, right after she won the championship, which is, there's been some chatter in the women's locker room of if the title is cursed.
Oh, not like that.
Oh. Do you have something to add there, Ava? Or?
No.
Okay.
Well, if I had something to add, I would have added it.
Okay,
well,
fair.
Regardless of Kennedy's... I almost said Kendall because I was just thinking that's the person who took down the women's champion last time. Regardless of Kennedy's feelings on the matter, Ravo has proven that she is worth giving another appearance. So I believe she's taking on an open match tonight.
Yeah, I don't know who it's going to be, but maybe she can go from jobber to #1 contender. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
We'll see if Revo is more than just a one-hit wonder.
But that is for the end of the night.
Right now, it looks like we're going to have country dominance. Corey Austin versus vicious LJ Oxley.
Oh, I cannot wait. I hope his denim rips and tears.
Oh, now Kenny has anything to say about it.
You want to see what's under his pants?
No, well, this is Oxley we're talking about. He's going to turn those jeans into, like, booty shorts. And then he's going to clap those cheeks. Oh, God, I even hate their intro.
The following contest is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Corey Austin.
Yep, Texas's very own Corey Austin of Country Dominance. Coming down the ring, looking pretty alone down there.
Yeah.
Cannot feel good.
No Christian Dallas to keep him safe in his big strong arms.
Yeah, Dallas is still unfortunately recovering from his encounter with LJ Oxley. I feel like that's really the only way to describe it.
I would describe it more as a brutal beatdown.
Okay, well, I was more meaning the only way to describe it politely for our children in the audience. Look, there's always kids here.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I hate children.
Now let's see the real show.
There they are.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the Underground Pro Wrestling Men's Tag Team Champions, Vicious and Delicious.
Now, I can't help but notice that the boyfriends here are sporting some new looks, new tights, new jackets, even matching sunglasses here.
I was going to say, we better draw attention to the aesthetic here.
Yeah, for a moment I was confused who they were.
I couldn't even recognize them.
Well, you know, I think there might have been a clue on their backs and also the sides of their tights, but
that did help actually.
Yeah.
Context clues.
Oh man, our men's tag team champions are incredible, and I cannot wait.
All right.
Oxley is gonna tear this.
Why is Kenny still in the ring?
Is it? Kennedy has not left the ring, and the bell is rung. So I guess it's legal.
I guess that's both of them.
Corey Austin seems just as confused and thrown off balance as we were.
LJ this time taken into the showboat while Kenny takes the hits to Austin.
You know, I don't know how I feel about this.
They said it was going to be a revenge tour. This feels pretty vengeful after what happened to Kenny.
I mean,
turnabout is fair play. Isn't that what we're all about here? Fair play.
I mean, so obviously part of me is rebelling against this because this is a clearly unfair matchup. Even Oxley against Dallas or Austin was already an unmatched match. But on the other hand, seeing LJ Oxley do that, as you said, very rarely, appealing to the crowd instead of really getting in on the violence.
What are they doing?
And
God! What a double team!
Oh my goodness! A brilliant double team, up and down.
The ref holding back Valentine.
The ref seems to not be as enjoying of Kennedy's presence.
Oh my
Valentine's
goodness!
Whatever the are.
So it looks like Oxley is playing the role of high flyer today, as well as the audience. I guess appealer.
Kennedy.
I'm sorry.
Kenny. I don't know his name.
Kenny. Yeah.
It's like Kennedy without the D.
Got caught in the bear's claws for a fucking drop thing. Corey Austin looking to make a comeback.
Oh, and Kenny not letting it happen.
No such luck. Oh, flying punch, but missed. Austin's ready.
Seems to be taking his time, letting his partner fight for himself.
Uh-oh. Oh, Austin reacted well.
Corey Austin, sensing that hesitance, takes some strikes on Oxley. And now is going for Kenny.
A little helicopter spin.
Kenny... Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as Kenny starts flipping, you want to get out of the way.
LJ better get back in the ring. There's still some disqualification. The ref is counting.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Did you see that? Backward kickflip onto his feet.
Beautifully executed. At the expense of Corey Austin, no less. Ooh, another backdrop.
This is a downside of a handicap match. I don't think there's anything Corey Austin can do here. These two are dominant. Oh God, 2 count already.
He's getting his blows in where he can. Kick out on 2. Doing his best to stay afloat. But even his best is not enough against the combined might of Vicious and Delicious.
Oh, over the top rope. Oh.
Oh.
And Kenny dancing off. Hyping himself up. LJ taunting. These two are showing that this is a walk in the park for them.
Yeah, there's no hesitation. Honestly, Valentine had a much better showing against both Austin and Hercules Jimenez all by himself. This is even more embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's very clear that Kenny is on a completely different level from Country Dominance and Los Guerreros. Or Lucha Dragons. Los Guerreros as well.
Everyone.
It's been a confusing few weeks, everyone.
I don't think anyone can stand the Vicious
they're on.
in this way.
I'd say they're on a roughly even playing field with the Brotherhood.
Oh, Kenny is gyrating while his partner's getting punched in the head.
He knows Oxley can take
Corey
it.
Austin fighting back now in the powerbomb position. Where is he taking him?
Is this powerbomb?
Dumping him outside.
Powerbomb? He is.
He's gonna pay for that though. Oh, what a punch! And a spear.
Oh, spear! Straight down.
Right into the pin.
Ref's taking her time.
She was busy counting out Valentine.
Ooh, kick out on 2.
Kenny doing his
Valentine.
job, getting the crowd ready, waving at us. Hey, Kenny.
Hyping up the crowd, letting them know that his boyfriend's gonna just absolutely wreck Austin.
Oh, Corey quick to his feet, but it doesn't really matter much.
Oh, a good recovery from
Oh
Austin,
my
though.
goodness,
Oh,
and they are just walloping him.
And now both are on him. No matter how strong you are, a 2-on-2 is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Austin is currently getting Jujutsu Kaisen. Real good.
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
and Kenny, whoa!
Whoa!
His ability to
Wait,
change direction in the air.
Did he go from a flying punch to a sliding trip?
Yeah. I don't even know how that was physically possible.
High flyer knows no bounds.
Well, LJ getting a
High
little
flyers
overeager.
are known to not just defy the laws of gravity, but physics itself if they
Kenny,
need
what
to.
is Kenny got? He's got a kendo stick. Oh, good, he's not going to use it.
Oh, he got it out just to show that he could have done it, but didn't.
He should have used it. As we all say in UPW, there's no kill like overkill.
Oh, Corey Austin
Whoa,
quick to his
what
feet.
was that?
Oh, and meeting the...
It means absolutely nothing.
Oh, rocket kick.
Oh,
He is literally cornered, flanked by both Vicious and Delicious. And
He had a good dodge there, but right into Oxley's arms, hands.
Oxley
Okay.
putting his arms up, just letting Corey get some offense in. It's like he's just baiting him into some combat.
Yeah,
there's no way that's
possum
put him
pin.
down. Yeah, and a clear possum
And the ref
pin.
just not paying
Corey
attention.
Austin walked right into
That would have been 3 if the
and
ref was
kicked
looking.
right out of.
I think Valentine may have been distracting her by staying outside the ring. I think they're just doing a victory lap on Austin at this moment.
Oh my god, and Kenny's stomping on his head as LJ stomps on his hands.
I mean, I will say, despite all the damage he's been taking, he still managed to kick out. He's still got some fight left in him.
Oxley's keen ring awareness, he knew Austin was going for the outside of the ring, he was waiting.
Oh, going for the suicide dive doesn't pay off. Corey Austin
just
now
committing
taking
suicide,
LJ up.
unfortunately.
Oh, into a pile driver. Valentine trying to keep the match going, keep the elimination out of here.
Rolled into his ankles.
Uh-oh.
Oxley hyping himself up.
Uh-oh. He's going for the rolling cutter.
Oh.
Into a pin.
Well, that's not going to last.
And not even a 1 count.
Yep.
And LJ's going to make him pay for that. Knees to the hamstring.
Valentine taking a nap.
Yeah, Valentine looks a bit stunned there. Uh-oh. Those nasty forearms of Austin.
Series of strikes.
Oh!
Flying clothesline.
Looks like he was setting up for another rolling cutter to LJ this time, and Kenny was not going to let it happen twice.
Back of the thigh. That cannot feel good.
Uh-oh. Kenny's going
they're
up top.
keeping him in the ring. Do you see that? Oxley stopped him from rolling out of the ring.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, he's charging up. I think we're about to see it. Kenny hyping his boyfriend up. Oh! Reversal.
Oh.
Into the turnbuckle.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Kenny's coming in to defend, but he's just a little too slow.
Oh, another flying punch.
Ooh.
Love that.
Every time Austin tries to take some ground, Vicious and Delicious are there ready to put him back where he belongs, in the dirt with the worms.
Oh!
And now he's closer to the dirt than ever before.
They're gonna put him under the ring.
6 feet under the dirt.
Kenny's got another kendo stick, but he keeps thinking about it. Keeps thinking about the revenge. Don't let it consume you, Kenny.
Let it consume you, Kenny.
No, he'll just have Austin consume his knee instead.
I don't know, maybe he's planning on building a campfire or something.
Oh, ripcord knee strike.
Yep, dodge one member of Vicious and Delicious, you just end up in the hands of the other.
Oh, man. Oh, a stomp to follow that up.
I wonder if Austin is regretting his actions at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows how to. His brain's all over the map.
He can't feel regret anymore.
Looks like at this very moment we're getting that one-on-one we wanted. Oxley's just manhandling Austin.
And look, now they're kind of tagging out.
Oh, I don't think so. I think Oxley is preparing.
Kenny on backup there.
Oh! Kiss, pun.
Uh-oh.
My goodness. Into a pin.
And
Would that be it?
Straight to the ground.
Yep.
Wow.
Didn't see that going much further.
Completely expected.
I don't think Corey got much offense in there aside from one rolling cutter and a couple jabs.
Now, he had a few lucky reversals. He managed to counter once or twice. But Vicious and Delicious are incredible team workers. Again, I am hesitant to see them going 2v1. They didn't really need to. But I guess it was a 2v1 against Valentine last time.
Would it have really made any difference? Would the outcome be any different?
Well, the outcome might be slightly different in that maybe Austin wouldn't be hospitalized. I feel like...
I think that's what they want. They want this man broken. They want that team broken. And I am excited to see who they're going to break next.
As much as I hate to do it, I think I kind of got to agree with Ava here. They stepped into Vicious and Delicious's realm as challengers and as assailants of Kenny Valentine. They kind of have to take what's coming to them. I mean, you reap what you sow, I guess.
Yeah. Country dominance were the ones to declare war. Everything after that, that's retribution.
I do want to make the point that, while obviously 2v1 is unfair, this did happen before the other direction, and also it's country dominance, so I think I'm going to let this one slide.
Okay, yeah. Fuck country dominance. Who cares about them? They're losers.
We just don't need to do it again. They've gotten their comeuppance.
Well, next we have some, well, not exactly tag team action, but the tag teams are there. That's right, we're seeing Fabulous Truth and the Varsity Club take on each other. Again, Nikita Pierce and Dylan Whitney. Nikita Pierce has demanded a rematch, this time with her tag team partner at ringside. And naturally, Dylan Whitney has requested her tag team partner, Kathleen Kendall, to be at ringside as well.
Yeah, look, I'm obviously a truther. But
I really wish you wouldn't call yourself that.
I'm not usually a fan of straight up rematches. I feel like unless there's something finicky about the match, like there was with last time. I feel like you should let results stand. I'm generally more a fan of that. But, if we get to see these fantastic competitors go against each other once again and give the Varsity Club a chance to prove that what they did wasn't a fluke, I guess it's fine.
Well, this is my thing with Fabulous Truth is they get their chance. They, whether it's through some lighting issues or just a natural pin, they always demand a rematch. They always demand a second chance of some sort. When, maybe don't screw up the first time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, the lighting wasn't them screwing up.
Okay, yeah, the lighting was a different story. But I'm noticing a trend, here's all I'm saying. I mean, she lost to Dylan Whitney last week. Let it go, move on, or give them a championship match and prove yourself.
What I'm saying is that the Fabulous Truth isn't reality. It's the truth that they want to impose on the world.
I didn't know you were a poet, huh?
I feel like it's got a lot more grand, kind of New World Ordery.
They will retake this test as many times until they can prove that they're right. Is that good?
I mean, if they win, I guess, yeah.
But they're not winning.
Well, let's see if Nikita Pierce can pull off a victory this time. With her tag team partner, Votta.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Lori Marie Osborne from London, England. One half of the Underground Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Nikita Pierce.
I think their intro almost lasted longer than... Or the narrator's intro almost lasted longer than theirs did.
It lasted longer than Corey Allison has left to live.
And accompanied by Kathleen Kendall, representing the Varsity Club from Lafayette, Indiana, Dylan Whitney.
Now, I gotta root for the Varsity Club. They're from my home state. It's just kind of, it's gotta do it, Oh no. Camper, both these teams represent our homes.
Yeah, I just realized that's true.
Man, if we get the Disciples of Darkness in here, we got someone representing Ava too in spirit.
They're immigrants at best.
Yeah, your home state of Indiana, my home state of London.
Yeah, basically the same.
Now let's see if the addition of more spectators changes the outcome of this match.
And unfortunately, Nikita Pierce going in immediately, but you've got those reaction times that are just classic indicators of youth.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, haven't we already seen how this matchup goes? We already know who wins this.
Well, maybe Nikita Pierce can turn around. I mean, she definitely seems a lot more fired up, a lot more ready to get in there. She seems to be taking her time a lot less, which might be her downfall here. She's definitely shaken by being, toppled last week.
Well, I don't see how the addition of a partner, Lori Marie Osborne, is really going to change the outcome of the match at all, unless they are going to cheat. But Campbell's beloved would never do something like that, right?
It's called moral support, Ava.
They can do that from anywhere.
Yeah, but it's not the same. When you have your partner outside the ring cheering you on, you can look in their eyes as you see their inspiration, their hope, their pride. Look at that. Look at that cheering. That is what's going to drive Nikita Pierce to victory. Her teammate, they've been working together for a long time. And look at this. Never mind. Stop looking.
Yeah, Dylan Whitney getting the better of that exchange right there.
Yeah, I see how much this cheering is really boosting her morale.
My goodness!
A complex combination from Whitney.
Oh, off the springboard? Oh, a little too far, a little off there.
Okay, well, knowing distance apparently comes with experience.
Ooh. A return, and then you're going to see another one.
Yeah, these two teams, oh my goodness.
Going low.
Oh, palm strikes from Whitney.
Yeah, we did see both of these teams, most of our women's tag team
going at it again. This time gripping the head, not giving her an inch to the scrum.
The teams are well known for their ability to counteract and outmaneuver each other.
It's definitely impressive that Nikita Pierce was able to kick out at one there. Dylan Whitney being, just so much bigger than Nikita.
Size isn't everything. It's just most things.
It's just most things.
And yeah, the Giant is being toppled at the moment.
Oh, what is this? Oh, the Billy Goat's curse. What a submission.
How do you get here? Oh, you mean the move.
No, do you know a Billy Goat curse?
No comment.
Okay.
Oh. Well, flying kick blocked by Pierce.
I am fluent in Billy Goat, but I'm not allowed to say the curses. We get censored.
A chokeslam onto a knee.
STO. Oh, Dylan Whitney, why is he rolling out of the ring?
And right back into Pierce's clutches.
Double underhook. Oh, they are just going after each other.
Turning things around.
Oh, what's going on here? Kathleen and Lori seem to be going... Oh, what? The ref dismissing her from the ringside. And, Kathleen is... Oh, kicking her out too! Well, it looks like Ava's gonna get her wish here.
Yeah. Let's see how that cheering holds now.
No more spectating here.
Marie Osborne initiating a fight with the other person, and then they have to leave. Would you look at that?
Well, our table's kind of far. We don't know what was said in... Oh, she's got her in a nice sleeper there.
I can read lips. It's like Braille.
Oh, that's not slowing down Pierce, though. Even without her teammate outside the ring pushing her on, she has done some pretty severe damage.
Let's take her to the center of the ring. What is she planning here? Oh, well, whatever it was, it's not gonna go off. Oh, into a pin.
Going into
That's
the pin.
optimistic.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Or maybe not. She gets a 2 count on her.
Maybe she would have put more weight into that pin, really locked that leg in. That would have sealed the deal.
And that's the thing about Varsity Club. They're always learning, always...
Oh, unprettier!
game plans. That's what put away her last time. Will it do the same this time?
Woo! Another near
not
fall.
quite. Ref was taking his time with some of those taps.
He's exhausted from kicking everyone else out the ring.
I mean, you see the way he's waving his arms? I'd be exhausted too if I was doing that.
She wants her up.
Taking a dive. Oh, flying forearm from the top
Oh,
rope.
God.
My goodness.
I didn't expect that. Whitney doesn't strike me as the high flyer type.
That's the varsity club. They are both learning from their opponents and from each other. Kathleen Kendall, definitely more of a high flyer, but Dylan Whitney does not. Oh no, what's going on here? A combination of German suplexes.
Oh, is she going?
Oh,
And then?
just a typical suplex. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, the Fabulous Truth claimed the German suplex from Germany after World War II.
What a chop to the
Chop
spine.
to the back. Strike to the back.
Oh, give her a little more momentum.
Under and over. Oh, and a back fist.
Oh!
And
I heard that from here.
Oh my, I think I got some spit on me from that. My God. Oh, backbreaker. Caught up with an STO. Nikita is in control now.
And she's not putting her in the pin. She wants to do more damage. She wants to stun Whitney so there's no chance.
A kick out at one.
After
Immediate
all
kick out.
that, that's the thing you have to remember. If Dylan Whitney has anything, it's stamina.
Dylan Whitney is a bit of a juggernaut. My goodness.
I heard that she can go all night long.
Now Nikita, sticking to what she knows, her technical wrestling or catch wrestling, working on the arms, wearing them down.
What's she catching?
Well, it's the style of it's like catch wrestling. You don't
Like
actually,
catching ball?
Wait, is that a child?
I hope not.
I told you, there are kids here.
Yeah, staying on the chair and everything.
Me?
Oh, and do a Fujiwara armbar.
She's really been working Whitney's arms. I think she wants to try and take some power out of her, which makes sense. Given she does have more size, more height, you really want to try and disadvantage her advantage as much as you possibly can. Whoa!
Oh, showing off her speed. Dylan Whitney rolling away and then coming back with a flying knee strike.
Dylan Whitney has speed, she has strength, she has the technical know-how to get the job done.
But the ring awareness of Nikita Pierce rolling out and then waiting for her opponent. And then following it up with, air raid, into an armbar.
I thought it was going to be a suplex.
Oh, twisting the armbar and then taking it back and still working, still has her locked in.
She's twisting the other. I feel like that dislocate her shoulder.
Snapping at it. Oh.
Goodness. Just showing the length she has to go to even get Dylan Whitney to budge.
This Nikita Pierce seems angry. She seems irate. She seems like she's trying to prove something to herself and her partner.
Slammed straight into the metal
Seems
barricade.
desperate to me.
Has her outside of the ring now. Oh, and now
just
cheering
let
the
Whitney.
crowd. Oh, now Whitney learning from the master here, baiting her opponent.
I don't know if I would call Nikita Pierce a master.
What a roundhouse. Bringing her back in.
into the ring.
Forcing the opponent back into the ring.
Makes sense. The only place this can really end.
Dylan Whitney wants that pin. If anything, she would want to tap her opponent out. She wants to win clean. Oh, what a German suplex into a pin.
Oh.
Whew, near fall.
That
Got
was-
on too.
That was close, but it's clear
Seems
she's wearing Whitney
seems
down.
like Pierce is finally making headway on Whitney.
Driving a straight jacket power bomb. Oh! So Pierce seemed a bit winded lifting Whitney up like that. It seems like she's exhausting herself.
It makes sense. Whitney is nothing if not just a massive muscle. Going into the corner.
Whitney
I've heard
taking her
many
time.
people say that matches against Whitney leave them gasping for breath.
Sliced bread number 2. Into the pin.
Yep, straight into the pin. Is this it?
Another near fall.
On 2.
This is quickly turning to a grudge match.
What?
These two women frustrating each other, and she's... Wow!
Oh my
The
goodness!
form, the height, the power.
I don't know who was hurt more by that.
I don't think she even touched the ropes getting out of there.
I want to see her do that again.
I don't think Pierce does.
Forearm smash. I don't give a shit what Pierce wants.
Oh,
Now Pierce fighting back. Stiff forearm. And these women are just refusing to get back in the ring now. Looks like he's going for a bit of a trifecta here.
yeah, going back for those suplexes.
Yeah.
Count is at 5 now. Oh my goodness. Going into the rail. It looks like Nikita might be trying to get a count-out victory here. She wouldn't do that, right?
I don't think so. I think she's just trying to cause some damage and obviously put on display how much she's
Count is at
outclassing
7.
her opponent.
Whitney is not moving. The ref
She's
is calling her
not.
to get back in the ring.
She's
Just
rolling
back
up.
over.
Little life.
Will she be able to get back to the ring in time?
Gotta hurry. It's at 8. Whoo, she makes it.
Oh, and she
Pierce
makes
letting it
it.
happen, just waiting for her to come back into the ring.
Pierce seems almost in disbelief that Whitney made it back.
Whitney slowly stalking
Setting her up. Time for another loaf of sliced bread.
Going for the pin.
Oh my goodness.
Another kick out.
2.
Unbelievable. Nikita Pierce digging deep, trying to get everything to fight back.
Whitney's gonna have to go through the whole loaf.
She might have to go back to the store soon. And Whitney now just unloading.
Bringing all she has to bear and maybe even more.
Oh, Nikita finally waking up
But
here.
will it be enough?
Pierce is not done.
Uh-oh. She's going for the Billy Goats curse again. Very close to the ropes, though.
I can't imagine. I mean, she's not reaching for it.
It's got a really cinch in. She hasn't really
Whitney.
fully extended her grip there.
Whitney doesn't seem all that bothered by it.
It looks like they're in a bit of a... It looks like she was trying to put pressure on, and Whitney was actively holding her back with the strength of her quads alone. Just scooping her up.
Oh my.
Oh.
I heard a lot of tears from that.
Oh, off the ropes. That might have knocked the wind out of her.
Kick out
breathing.
onto again. Whitney is in disbelief.
Pierce refuses to let herself lose again. Well, we'll see if it's up to her.
I don't think it is.
Whitney. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
This is one fabulous proof that Nikita Pierce can't handle.
Crawling for the ropes.
All of them. They're all beats.
Oh, got her in the corner now. Oh, just washing her face with the boot. And then... Oh, my God.
Oh,
I don't even
away
know
from
if
the
she's gonna
ropes.
be
That'd probably
conscious
concuss her
by
at
the
that
time
rate.
she's-
Oh, my goodness.
God!
Well, not that. Just pushing Dylan Whitney off of her with everything she has.
Dylan Whitney now digging deep
Using
in the bag,
all
going to the
of her
top rope.
strength just to kick out.
She's got to go deep in her toolbox to figure out how to put this one away. Oh,
Oh, that falling kick.
She doesn't even have enough. She barely has the strength to stand.
oh, this here it
Putting
comes.
all.
Unprettier.
Is this it?
Oh, she's not done with her. Picking her up again.
No.
Off the rebound.
She doesn't want to go for just another pin. She wants Nikita Pierce out.
Oh, going for the snake eyes there.
Oh.
And she is just unrelenting now. Dylan Whitney, a woman possessed right now.
She is not leaving anything to chance.
Oh,
she is going to make sure. Oh,
Nikita Pierce waking up.
Honestly, it's like she's telling Nikita Pierce, you had your chance to tap, you had your chance to get pinned. But unfortunately, I think maybe trying to put Nikita Pierce in her place gave Pierce just enough time to recover.
The willpower of Pierce, still powering through, obviously exhausted, but pulling everything she can to still lift Dylan Whitney just to slam her back down. All these suplexes and grapples, the strength that she has to exude.
The sheer stamina and endurance both of these competitors have shown.
Yeah, she's got a lot of ground that she has to make up for.
Going for a pin. She might have taken too much time, though. My goodness!
Or not!
Nikita Pierce pulls it off.
Incredible.
Once again, the fabulous truth seems to be, if you first you don't succeed, try again.
Well, it comes with experience. They are their skills have been honed through failure. That's failure is your greatest teacher. And I feel like they've learned here just how powerful Whitney is, and she would refuse to give up until Whitney was finally put down in a relatively simple fashion. After such a complex match of various maneuvers, suplexes, and incredible shows of stamina and endurance from both.
My goodness. I'm stunned. I didn't expect Nikita Pierce to pull that one off, but somehow she did it. I mean, the
miracles can happen.
They'll dig deep and they will find a way to win if they have lost before. Once again, I guess the Fabulous Truth and Varsity Club are at a stalemate with one win between both of them. And
which
does
I mean, at this point, they have to bring it into an actual tag team match. We've seen what they can do one-on-one. It feels like they have. It's required that we see what they can do 2-on-2.
Well,
yeah, I would say, if nothing else, Varsity Club has shown they are worthy of the top contenders position.
Yeah. Even if Dylan Whitney didn't win, she still put up a hell of a show. It took everything that Nikita Pierce had, possibly even more than she had, to get this win.
And that was just one half of Varsity Club. We've seen Kathleen Kendall, the other half Varsity Club, take down the women's champion at the time, Kimberly Cho. And unfortunately, I think that this match still has proven the Varsity Club right, in the sense that Fabulous Truth can walk around and get opportunities as they see fit, just with a request, whereas Varsity Club has to fight and fight and fight to prove themselves. Well, what an impressive showing from our women. I don't know what can top that, honestly.
Yes, our women.
Our women.
Good job, our women.
Good job, our women. we couldn't do it without you, women. We really couldn't. The show would be very boring.
Speaking of men, let's talk about Mr. Macho.
Let's talk about Mr. Macho.
Only
Who actually isn't on the card
Macho?
tonight.
No?
Oh, I just wanted to talk about Mr. Macho.
Oh, okay. Well, tonight we have Black Blaze versus Nathan Perez. Which, Nathan Perez, previously the men's champion, who was, recently beaten by his friend turned enemy, JT.
An absolutely
I would say
deserved
more
thrashing.
enemy turned enemy. I don't know when they were friends.
For like a week or two.
I feel like JT was trying to act more as a mentor, and Nathan Perez, as he does with everything, ran away from the opportunity.
Yeah. After last week's loss to Mr. Macho, Black Blaze has been still very active on social media and in the locker room, and even in catering, if you guys were there earlier during lunch. Just running his mouth about the Lucha Dragons, and I just don't like how he talks about him. I don't like what he says about Kitty Melandra. I don't like how he talks about the Lucha Dragons tag team. It just feels mean.
It's honestly shocking that he still feel like he can run his mouth after what happened last week.
Well, seems you're not the only one who likes this. Seems Nathan Perez has also taken exception to Black Blaze's ego. I don't know if he's necessarily doing this to defend Mr. Macho as much as Nathan Perez wants some, I guess what he might see as easy action.
I was going to say brownie points.
I mean, Nathan Perez is the vulture of wrestlers, going to a dead corpse and picking what gold he can off of it. This man is a scavenger. All he can do is climb ladders and hit people in the balls, okay?
Isn't that what wrestling's all about?
A vulture's known for collecting gold?
No, I guess he's more of like a crow.
Wait, your vultures don't collect gold?
No, not usually.
Weird.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, Black Blaze.
Possibly the most disrespectful luchador in UPW, obviously UPW, but probably in all of the Midwest.
Possibly even the entire world.
Oh, it's like crazy. We can't give him that kind of power. Black Blaze has said so many horrible things about Mr. Macho, about the Lucha Dragons, about Kitty Melandra, about other luchadors. It's just, I don't know, the guy talks a lot.
some of the stuff he said, even I wouldn't want to repeat.
And we can't repeat if you're on air.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the total package, Nathan Perez.
Let's see if the package includes putting down Black Blaze.
Well, I will say it's nice to have my package without a championship around his waist. It was very undeserved.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know that Nathan Perez has thought this through. This does demand that he go one-on-one with another wrestler and not run away.
We'll see what that holds.
Yeah, I think the last time he was put in a fair one-on-one match where he couldn't run away was against JT, and, well...
Yeah, we saw how that ended.
Yeah, that's a look of regret that just hit his face as he realized what he's just done.
Now, Black Blaze is nothing to shrug at. He is still a very good wrestler, a great wrestler even, an amazing high flyer. I just don't like the guy personally.
Yeah, skill-wise, he exhibits the technical abilities of a lucha. Unfortunately, he has the spirit and mentality of a piece of shit.
I can't agree more, Camper.
I guess the Lucha banner is pretty discriminatory with what they allow.
Well, let's see who's going to win this, the Total Package or Black Blaze. And Total Package out the gate. Now, let's not kid ourselves. Nathan Perez isn't here fighting for Mr. Macho's honor or anything. He's just here to fight. He's here to climb back up the ranks. And prove that he can still do this.
As far as Perez is concerned, this is just an easy win. If Mr. Macho can beat Black Blaze, why can't he?
Well, because he's Nathan Perez.
Oh, man.
And that is exactly why Nathan Perez would think he can. Even after everything he's been through, his opinion of himself is higher than most buildings.
Now, I will say, Nathan Perez has not an exact, but a similar style to Mr. Macho, having that kind of powerhousey nature up front, but being able to display that acrobatic skill of a high flyer as well, that agility, which was a style that bested Black Blaze last week.
Okay, that's all cool and everything, but did we all just see Black Blaze backflip both him and his opponent and land on his feet?
Oh yeah.
I have to ask you, Camper, who do you want to win here?
I want the referee to win.
He
Not
already is.
possible. Not possible.
I want... Well, no, it is possible. I want them to disqualify each other so neither of them wins.
Well, that might be an outcome we see.
Oh my
We know-
god! Oh,
Mm,
that's as
I
bad
have
as a landing
heard
can
that-
get right there.
Just winning by disqualification is one of Black Blaze's favorite methods.
Yeah, I think that tells you everything you need to know about the man.
I mean, it's also one of Nathan Perez's favorite methods, so...
I think that honestly reinforces the point.
Uh-oh.
Clock
What
across
a
the
neck
face.
breaker.
Bringing him closer to the ropes, and then to the center of the ring. That's
Going for an
got
early
a bit of
pin
a
here.
drive.
An early pin right after... What?
And a
Ooh,
2 count.
an early 2 count.
And Nathan
Not
Perez
only was it-
disappointing people as usual.
Not only was it early, he had plenty of time to recover as he was maneuvered about the ring. Oh, Perez. Black Blaze showing off a
Yep.
bit too much.
Didn't even see him coming there behind him. Oh, and Perez showing off his speed and skill here. Oh. Oh, cartwheel into a knee strike and into a pin of his own.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Now, it's interesting what Nathan Perez has been doing while after he lost the championship at Breakout. He's actually been taking up a very interesting hobby, knitting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see he needs to make new garments for his total package.
Yeah, oh, man, I've been missing there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
kinda
actually very
best
skilled with the
knit.
needle. He does a lot of, I don't know what they're called. I guess they're called, like, speed knits. It's like his knitting videos, but sped up to, like, times 10 speed, and he posts it on TikTok. It's, actually very therapeutic to watch, I'll be honest. Didn't expect it.
Is that the ones that gets mixed with, like, soap cutting and Subway
Yes,
Surfer?
yeah, those exact, yep, you're on the right side of TikTok.
Oh,
then.
I think I've seen those.
Yep, that's him.
I mean, we definitely know for a fact he's probably paying someone to do that, right? He doesn't seem the type to dedicate himself to anything.
Oh, what a big elbow.
Except for that elbow drop.
I don't know, I think I see some knitting skills in this wrestling here.
I mean, you can't climb those ropes without having some good knitting thumbs.
Don't let Mike the Reaper Reed ever hear you say that. He's finally getting a bit of a comeback
Yeah,
here
Nathan
against
Perez
Black Blaze.
seeming fired up. I think the power of us talking about his little side hobby has really hyped him up. I mean, nothing this man loves more than hearing about himself and his own accomplishments.
Which is interesting. You'd think that Pretty Boy Omar would be the one inspired by referencing his social media accounts.
Or Jason Fan.
I think
Or Jason Pham.
multiple people can have a similar trait.
As
I
soon as
mean,
he gets
humans are all
outside,
basically the same, aren't they?
as soon as he gets outside the ring, Blaze suddenly becomes more competent.
Oh, what is
Yeah.
this? A little submission, a little bit of a little knee
Out.
bar here.
A submission outside the ring? Classic Blaze.
Oh, taking him down. Oh, these mounted gorilla punches of Nathan Perez.
Yes, when skill and strategy fall apart, just punch.
Men taking to each other outside the ring. Counts now at 6.
You might just get your wish, Camper.
Blaze rushing back inside.
Ooh, Black Blaze going for his tried and true tactic. And it doesn't pay off.
Oh, off the ropes. Catches him. Yeah,
I feel like
honestly,
Perez
these
could
two
have
were
just...
very evenly matched so far.
I feel like Perez could have just let go of his legs there and been fine.
Well, he didn't want to drop him. Uh-oh, Black Blaze charging up to something here. I think we might see the Inferno.
Or either that or he's laying an egg.
Inferno!
Oh. Is that going to be enough to put down Nathan Perez, our former men's champion?
Surprisingly
Oh,
not. I mean, let's be honest. Black Blaze is no JT.
True. It is a surprisingly good match, though.
I mean, it's like what Matt said. You might not like the guy, but he's one hell of a wrestler. He has an awful mouth, but he can still put his money where it is.
Yeah,
Black
speaking
Blaze
of awful
calling for it
mouth.
again, up in the top rope. Oh,
Speaking-
reversed
Oh!
to a side slam by Perez. Oh my God, in the
I
forearm.
was gonna say, speaking of awful mouth, this reminds me of the tagline from the Alien vs. Predator movie.
Whoever wins, we lose.
Yep,
Is that really
I
the?
thought that,
it is.
That's, oh
It
my
is,
God.
yes.
I thought that was the tagline for Freddy vs. Jason.
I thought that was something that someone said during the American Civil War. So that shows what I know.
I mean, I can't say that.
Well, I feel like one side winning that would have been far worse.
Fair. Well, he's got him up, planting him down. He's setting up for something here. I think we might see the total package pretty soon.
Oh, he's charging up for something.
Total package.
Oh,
Got me straight to the pin.
Ooh, near
keep
fall.
on two. Black Blaze is not done yet.
Oh, he's going up again for a second total package. Now, we've seen this before. If it's a move so nice, you do it twice. Put him away good.
Okay, Blaze, you have to... There we go.
Oh,
You have
and
to see that
Black
coming.
Blaze.
Oh, he's taking out his packaging arm.
Oh no.
What?
He needs that.
It's no wonder that arm is stronger. Gets a lot of work done.
With all the knitting.
Right. Of course.
Wow!
Whoa!
Oh my
Corkscrew arm
goodness.
drag.
The air on that.
Oh. Up.
Stop jumping backwards.
I knew it was coming, Camper. Oh, missed that one there.
Oh.
Like what he's doing here. Setting him. Oh, putting him up on the barricade.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Admin right across the middle railing.
Knows all the most dirty, underhanded ways to make the opponent
Ooh.
hurt.
DDT right off the outside. Letting the count just tick up.
I think he enjoys hearing those numbers go up.
And he is just moving with so much speed, stomping at every part of Nathan Perez's body. And oh, bringing him back in. That's a
Oh,
surprise.
throwing Nathan
Trying to-
Perez back into the ring.
He's trying to maximize every second.
Going for the Inferno, maybe?
Very likely.
I think it is. Inferno. Into
Is
a
this
quick
enough
cover.
to
Quick cover. Here it
put
goes.
down Nathan Perez?
And that locks it in. Black
It
Blaze
is.
got another win under his belt.
Sure is.
Not
What?
as easy as Perez thought.
Oh. Looks like all those things he said about Kitty Melandra Online is going to come back to haunt him. Mr. Macho.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh my goodness. We've never
A
seen
very
Mr. Macho.
underhanded
just-
move from Mr. Macho. Playing entrance music and then coming from behind.
I've never seen him this irate, this angry, this to do something. So
Seems Black Blaze has gotten under Mr. Macho's skin so much that he is not just content with getting his dues in matches. He's taking a page out of Vicious and Delicious book and is looking for some cold hard revenge.
Okay, well, clearly, there was just a moment of passion.
Yeah, we all slip up.
Seeing Black Blaze... I mean, Black Blaze came out victorious against Nathan Perez. That's barely even... no one's impressed.
I would say that there's nothing more passionate than revenge.
I mean, well, yeah.
Man, that turn of events would have made so much more sense the other way around.
No, but reality is stranger than fiction.
I guess so.
Well, next up, we're going into our qualifying matches for Borrowed Time. We're going to see who the second woman and man is entering alongside Morgan Grimm and Brutus Knight for the Borrowed Time match. And first up, we have Alexia, the princess, Alexia Quinn, versus the hardcore icon that is Rhylee Thunder. Now, Alexia Quinn is nothing to shrug out. She's very impressive, a very skilled wrestler. Has had some of the best training with the best training that money could buy, really. And you know, she is here to stay. And Rhylee Thunder is a nightmare hardcore wrestler who recently we saw in the Asylum match at Breakout.
We did. I think she put Morgan through the cage, didn't she?
I believe
she did. Morgan got her comeuppance, but Rhylee Thunder might be looking for a chance at, get this, revenge.
Yeah, I feel like she might be trying to angle to finish what she started, but unfortunately, I don't think she's going to get the chance. Alexia Quinn, frankly, just the better wrestler on a technical level.
I mean, yeah, if from technicality, yes. Alexia Quinn can lock in a submission better, can probably pull a grapple better, but when it comes to strikes, to just pure ferocity and innovation, I gotta give that one to Rhylee Thunder.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, she's not wearing her brass knuckles today, so...
Who knows, she might have stuck one to the ring or something.
Yeah, we'll see who wins in a fight, prim and proper or raw and rugged.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, the Princess Alexia Quinn.
You know what I like about Alexia Quinn? She's always just so positive and peppy and fun.
And that's why you like her?
Yeah. I mean, I see her and Sunshine Sullivan backstage all the time, doing TikToks and whatnot, braiding each other's hair. They just seem like really good friends. I really like to see them together. I think they could they put on some good shows together as a tag team maybe in the future.
Nah.
Fine, Ava. Let's look at someone who has no friends.
Nevada, Rhylee Thunder.
I believe the last thing she ever had to say on Friends was, "I don't need friends, they disappoint me."
Yeah, she said that right before putting someone, super kicking them through drywall in the backstage. It happened earlier tonight.
That's a highlight for me.
Of course.
More people should think like that. The world would be a better place. For me, specifically.
You know, I don't see why, you know, I get that they're opponents, they're trying to defeat each other, but I don't get why Rhylee has to be so, antagonistic all the time. A quick takedown. Into the palm strikes. And right now we're seeing Rhylee put in her offense, trying to get as many strikes in as possible. She's definitely not going to beat Princess in a grappling match, that's for sure. So do what you know.
Seems Ava nice monitors.
Oh, we gotta get the light
we're
guys
having
back out here.
cameras are being a bit wonky today.
Yeah, I think Mr. Macho left the tech crew. Now they kind of panicked. They probably jostled something loose back there.
See, this is why you can't rely on people who just name themselves stuff like Mr. Macho for tech
Okay,
support.
let's calm down here. So, something I heard about Princess, that she confirmed in a backstage interview. She is a bit of a horse girl. Not a girl who turns into a horse, but a girl who, likes horses.
Why would a horse girl be a girl who turns into a horse?
I don't know. It just seems like the kind of mistake that you would make.
No. But why would anyone do that?
You literally... I hate you.
Good. You're supposed to.
Oh my God, she actually won one of her first races at 13 on her favorite horse, Peppermint.
She raced horses?
She raced horses, yeah. She rode horses.
Oh, she was riding a horse.
No, she didn't run with the horses, Ava. So that you can't understand. You can understand a horse girl.
Why would you ride a horse? Why would you need to have someone on top of a horse if the horses are racing each other?
Because you're driving the horse.
You can't. You drive. It doesn't have a steering wheel.
No, but where's a saddle and reins and stuff?
You drive it forward with the reins,
And you make it go
also
faster.
give it direction.
I think a horse knows how to run forwards.
Well, a horse race isn't generally forwards. It's in a ring.
Oh no, a turn. A horse's worst enemy.
Speaking of rings, this fight has spilled outside the ring as Princess and Rhylee are kind of just trading blows back and forth. Neither, kind of going back and forth, trading the control of the match.
We're just gonna have to believe you, Madhouse.
those pesky monitors. I knew we should have got tableside seating or ringside seating.
That's too expensive.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to.
Princess going for a pin.
The poison
Quick
spitting
kick
that's
out
been
from
going
Rhylee
on.
Thunder. Now, with both these women fighting for a spot in borrowed time, which one of these two do you think actually has what it takes to climb that ladder, get that briefcase down, while there's three other women trying to get it first?
I'm a firm believer that Alexia Quinn is talented. She's very well trained, and I feel like she has the focus through that training to keep her eyes on the prize. The absolute antithesis of what happened with the men's division, which allowed Nathan Perez to get his success.
Oh, Rhylee's got her in a nice sleeper hold now. Oh, rope break for Quinn. Means we get her toe to the bottom rope there. I think the main issue that Quinn is facing here is she keeps hesitating. She keeps stopping and breaking and rethinking her strategy.
Yeah, that is the advantage Rhylee Thunder has. Rhylee acts a lot more on instinct, which means there's a lot less pause between her maneuvers. Alexia Quinn does have to consider her training, consider what her next maneuver should be based on the situation that's evolving before her. That can lead to some pausing, it can lead to a bit of slowdown between maneuvers.
It's a battle of planning and preparation versus just instinct, intuition.
Yeah, maybe that's why Ivy loses so many matches.
Alexia Quinn heading up to the top rope. And, oh, with a big elbow to the back. Man, I wish you guys' monitors were working. Right now, it's a slobber knocker in there.
Oh boy, me too.
German suplex.
Not a German suplex.
Into a quick pin. Oh, near fall. Kept it down for 2. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, what a punch. Man, you guys are missing all the fun. Both women now outside the ring. Rhylee Thunder trying to get away from the onslaught of Princess. And Princess chasing her down, but oh! It was just a possum. Baiting her out, but still, Princess catching those reversals. Now, Gamber, I gotta ask, with someone like Princess, do you think that if she were to make it through this qualifier and get to borrow time, she can compete with someone like Morgan Grimm?
Well, okay. If she can defeat Rhylee Thunder, who put Morgan Grimm on the back foot before Morgan Grimm had that surge of strength and adrenaline that gave her her victory.
Of pure dark energy.
I feel like she can certainly make the attempt. She has the skills, she has the training, and I think given she does still have resources, she could probably put together a plan specifically to deal with Morgan Grimm.
Right now, Rhylee Thunder cannot find a plan to deal with the Princess, as the Princess is very quick on her feet, dodging every hook, every uppercut, every jab. Into another cover. Kick out from Thunder. Now, I still gotta say, Princess takes so much time thinking about what to do next, trying to make her moves perfect. But luckily she has enough gas in the tank to keep fighting back, to keep reversing Rhylee Thunder.
There comes in the talent, the training. It's the reversals that a lot of our women's division especially have displayed are a show of reaction, instinct, and timing. And it's the sort of thing that comes with training. Unfortunately, it can also be mimicked by instinct, I guess.
Oh.
Dark supernatural powers.
Oh! Last caress. Into the cover.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kick
Is
out
it
from
enough?
Princess.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, Rhylee quickly following up Princess' escape with a dive from the ropes to the outside. I know these women are surprisingly evenly matched. I was not expecting this. Princess now, she's kind of wearing down her opponent with her technical prowess.
The screens are back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice. And they're showing not a great sight as Quinn is
Your streak
squeezing
came
the
back
life.
on just in time because it's time for the Princess Stretch.
Right, seems she needs
Got her
a better
locked in
place
tight.
to be the princess.
Is Rhylee going to tap? She's really in there.
I think our screens.
Oh, Rhylee pushing back. Princess really needs to try to lock it in, try to extend it, and Rhylee's trying to get out of it, and she does, kicking her way to freedom.
If we hit this live button, do you think it'll bring us up to...
Rhylee fighting back, going for a pin.
Oof.
Kick out from the Princess. And these women are putting it all on the line just for a chance to get a chance at the championship. Last caress from Thunder. Rope break from the Princess immediately. She's just not paying attention. She's letting her frustration get the best of her here. Oh, kick to the back of the head there. That might knock her out. And Thunder's going to make sure of it by finishing the job here.
He's got a lot of force as an advantage, but...
Oh, Princess stretch. Rhylee taps out.
Oh. You hate to see it.
Do you? I feel like this is a good show of technical skill and proving that Margaret Grimm has more to worry about than just Rhylee Thunder.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about Rhylee Thunder at all because Alexia Quinn is going to be going to borrow time. Taking 2 last caresses. That is impressive on the Princess.
There have been several shows of impressive stamina already tonight, mostly from the women's division. Less so from Nathan Perez.
Ooh.
That's why I hope we're all saying in a year or two.
Not if Nathan Perez has anything to say about it.
Well, luckily he doesn't.
Here's your
He
winner,
gets his shit kicked in fairly
Princess Alexia.
And
Quinn.
Alexia she is on cloud 9 right now. She has booked her ticket to Tenacity, or to borrow time. Tenacity, we're past that. Moved on. She's got to be
Tenacity was months ago.
months. Why, I remember Tenacity. It was years ago.
Where once there was tenacity, now there is only time.
Have they managed to get you guys your new monitors yet?
Kind of. We're currently...
Not really. They seem to be... Instead of showing us a live feed, they decided that the best thing to do was actually show us about what was happening a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, my understanding is the main screens were no longer transmitting universally, and so we were watching a cell phone video from a member of the crowd who was streaming on a delay.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do that. Someone call security real quick.
Yeah. Thank you for your efforts, crowd. Thank you for your efforts, whoever was recording that match. However, you are going to be charged.
Yep.
So we may need to take a moment to address this with our tech team. As soon as Mr. Macho stepped down.
I think this is Black Blaze's fault, honestly.
I would not be surprised.
Because Mr. Macho's
victory.
always helping us with the monitors. He's always helping with the lights and stuff. And until someone distracts him, that's when things go wrong. Every time.
Yeah. This is Black Blaze's fault for getting punched in the back of the head.
Yeah. Well, listen, if he wasn't talking all that mess online, this wouldn't have happened, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll never know. All we know is it's his fault.
Yeah. Mr. Macho's an innocent man who may have attacked someone from behind.
Well, just righteous indignation.
I mean, I think we can clearly see that he did attack someone from behind.
With righteous indignation, making it righteous.
That's up to interpretation, anything could have been happening there.
Like, we have recorded footage.
Who are we to say what really went down?
The people watching the footage as it happened live, eyewitnesses.
No, the only eyewitness I would ever trust is Adrian Yamamoto, and he's not here tonight.
God, it's you and Adrian Yamamoto.
He's not here tonight.
I know.
He could show up at any moment. I mean, you're the one who's always saying that.
Yeah, but we stay in touch. He's not here tonight.
You guys stay in touch?
You do not stay in touch. You do not.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, you don't.
How do you?
Yeah, I'm in a
No, you
I'm in a
don't.
group chat. I'm in a group chat.
You're in a group chat with Adrian Yamamoto.
You're in a group chat with Adrian. Who else is in the group chat?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Camper.
How do you know you're talking to Adrian Yamamoto?
Are you getting catfished
What?
by someone pretending to be Adrian Yamamoto?
I think
No,
you'd be
no one-
catfished by someone pretending to be Adrian Yamamoto.
No one would do that. Because Adrian Yamamoto would destroy them.
You think people would really do that, Matt? How go on the internet and tell lies?
I sure hope so. Well, I'm in trouble. More about that later. Next up, we have our World Division competing for their 2 spots at... What is it called? Borrow Time.
Okay,
I almost said tenacity.
Borrow Time.
Borrowed time.
I said breakout. So
I need to borrow some time myself and stop looking behind us.
Well, let us look ahead to Kurtis Frost getting absolutely dismantled by Mike the Reaper Reed.
Oh,
I think
sure
that's
hope
something we can all hope for.
I haven't seen an Underworld in so long.
The only Underworld I've seen was not as satisfying.
Yeah, wait, what?
Visiting family is always rough, you know.
Oh. Is it nice this time of year, or?
Oh.
No. It's like a southern hemisphere thing. But it's one
like
season
the
up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like fall time down there, huh? Or like winter.
Oh well. No, not really.
Oh. Wait, so then... You know what? I don't want to know anymore, actually.
You know.
Well, anyways, enough of that Underworld talk. Let's get to a match that really matters, and hopefully we'll have multiple Underworlds as we see Kurtis Frost take on Mike the Reaper Reed.
Yeah, much in the same
yeah.
way that a mountain climber takes on Everest. In that you're more likely to die than to succeed.
Are there like a lot of like dead bodies on Everest and stuff?
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. It's practically a living graveyard.
Kurtis Frost is going to freeze and die on the mountain that is Mike the Reaper Reed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Iceman, Kurtis Frost.
Yep, mixed martial artist, MMA background, Kurtis Frost, the Iceman. So committed to his aesthetic, he dyes his hair bright white. We'll be taking on Mike Reed, the I almost said the darkest person, but I feel like that would be not very fitting.
I don't know that it's an appropriate description.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other way to describe him, really.
No, Ava, I think you don't understand. It's like it's not just in his soul. It's like he's, you know, never
What?
mind. You do you.
He is dark and brooding and powerful.
And his opponent,
Well, no, Brutus Knight is Bruton.
weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Bad Mike the Reaper Reed.
The biggest
It's been
and baddest
too long.
on UW's roster.
Since we've seen this man.
Also, I feel like it's worth drawing attention to the fact he has 2 nicknames. That's how dangerous he is.
He's not just the Reaper. He's not just Big Bad. He's Big Bad. And he proves it every time he steps into the ring.
Yeah, Big, Bad, and the Reaper are all things that that describe Mike Reed very, very well.
The audience cheering him on to his destruction of our guy Frost.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frost quick out the gate.
Kurtis Frost likes to come in saying that he has a plan, that he's intelligent and studied and practiced. But you can't plan for the Reaper.
Yep. Intelligent,
You
studied,
can't plan
practiced,
for
and
the
in corner.
inevitable.
Oh, what is this nightmare?
Dragon-
Alabama slam.
Oh!
just dragging him off the corner.
Lifting
Oh,
him.
elbow right across the chest.
I appreciate there was no...
You can feel reverberate through your entire body.
I appreciate there was really no flair in that maneuver. He just walked over Frost, raised his arm, and dropped.
And just drops. Nothing crazy, just a lot of man meat. Big meaty men slapping meat. Yeah, Frost came in there really fast. Was not ready for Mike's just unmatched strength. But now Frost's picking up the speed here.
Trying to make up for the lack of strength and power he has with speed and precision.
Unfortunately,
we'll have to see if that's enough.
He made the rookie mistake of punching Mike the Reaper Reed in his beard, which, as we all know, is practically invulnerable.
Ah, it's like a cushion. Cushion for him, concrete for everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, if that's punching concrete, then Iceman doesn't seem to have much of an issue with it.
Now, right now, the Iceman is definitely in control of this match. Working on Mike Reed, a series of punches and blows to the arms and legs. Tearing him down bit by bit. A very smart strategy. This man is a titan. You have to work him down.
Coming from behind.
Mike Reed finally waking up there. Ooh, what a stiff jab.
Absolutely clocked in the face.
Oh, into the steps. Mike Reed taking his time, getting his steps in there.
Yep,
Yeah,
getting his exercise.
expecting his prey from every angle.
Oh, he's got him up, and oh, what a backdrop.
Brings him right back down.
You know, we've seen a lot of technical maneuvers tonight from a lot of our competitors, but there is just something about seeing Mike Reed show pure power and pure just up and down.
Oh, right now, this match might be over quicker than we thought. The count's up to 7.
Oh,
A lariat there.
they gotta get back in the ring soon. If this ends just in a disqualification, you might only see 3 people in the dark time match.
It's an interesting maneuver from Frost to get his opponent on his feet before getting back in the ring.
Oh, it doesn't look like he was expecting Mike Reed to get up that soon.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Mike
Right
Reed's
across the
hands
jaw,
just
second time.
slipped off Frost like he was melting water. But I guess the fist still made contact. As did those elbows.
If he's the Iceman, then Mike Reed is the Icebreaker.
Yeah, Mike Reed, shockingly good at
The way his
work
arms
social.
just flail around, just full power. Just, my God.
This is what I mean. It's not necessarily technical. It's not fancy. It's just brutally efficient, with a spear in the corner as well.
And then following up with a nice suplex.
You
Exploding
see,
out.
because that's the thing. All that fancy footwork, all that technical ability, that's all to make up for the fact that they lack the power. They lack the speed. They lack the might of someone like Big Bad. He doesn't lack those things. He is a pinnacle of those things.
Can we just draw attention to the fact that Reed did a running knee to Frost's head, which rotated him 180 degrees across the mat?
He's got that power in him.
The miracle he can still stand.
Oh, a nice headbutt into a pin.
When you go head-to-head with Mike, you do not win.
Yeah, you know, before he got the Reaper, they called him Mike the Cranium Reed.
2 count this early. That's gotta be a little heartbreaking for Frost there.
Oh, punch in the
I'd be
neck.
amazed if Frost can even see straight.
Oh, Mike would go for a headbutt, but Frost waking up quick, firing
Just
off.
headbutt the fist. Doesn't seem to have been the best strategy. Not that Mike Reed is known for his strategy.
Oh,
Oh,
wearing down Mike Reed's abdomen.
once again going for those targeted, precise strikes.
Oh,
trying
slap
to
that
find
hit right out
any
the air.
chinks in the Reaper's armor.
He's got him up. Oh.
Fortunately for
Oh,
the Iceman,
backbreaker.
Oh, and just holding him there.
Stretching his spine across his knee.
Mike
he's
Reed's
getting
almost
ahead of him.
open. Oh! Oh, we got blood on the mat.
blood
Completely
is
busted his
drawn.
nose.
I've heard of drawing blood from a stone, but drawing blood from ice? That's something else.
I mean, if you really think about it, water is just ice's blood.
No.
No.
Mike Reed now taking.
I don't
now
know a lot
wounded
about
Iceman
human
back in.
anatomy, but I know that's not true.
Making sure still getting his exercise. Doing some wee fit on the outside.
I don't know why it took so much time there. Oh! I'm gonna pay for it. Oh! A low blow punch right to the groin there.
Oh, you don't want to do that with Reed. And Reed's about to show you why.
Yeah, he didn't seem too happy with that. Oh, he's got him up top. What a power slam! My God.
Yeah, just the maneuver to get him there. Just spun him like he was a pizza.
He I don't know if he can feel the weight of other people. Oh.
A headbutt, no catch, and then a
into the
right
pin.
over the
Over the
back.
shoulder, into a pin.
Ooh, near fall for Frost.
Kick out on two. Now,
I thought that was it.
I will say, on Frost's part, he is getting his licks in. He is getting some good hits. But I will also say, I would be surprised if he is able to survive a single Underworld.
After that,
That's
I
right.
don't think he survived that single Alabama slam just now.
That's right. We have not seen Mike Reed's signature move. We may not even see it. It may not be necessary.
Mike Reed is just taking his time. He really should just lock in this as quickly as possible, but he seems to be savoring the pain of his opponent.
I mean, why wouldn't he? That's the entire point of fighting, isn't it?
Oh, sending him flying.
Right back on his feet, going after Frost again.
Dragging him to the center of the ring. What's he going for
Dragging
here?
him.
Uh-oh. Is he... Oh, Frost seems
He's
ahead
going
of him.
for it. Oh, Frost
Frost blocks it.
knew what was coming. He knows that he won't be able to survive it. He can't let it happen to begin with.
Still working hard to try to tear down Mike Reed. Oh, going up top. We don't see this a lot from Frost. Mike Reed quick to his feet.
Uh-oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, tripping him up off the ropes. Both men seem to, suffer from that exchange. Kurtis Frost a little more so.
Yeah, he really committed to that while Reed was moving.
Through the
Dragging his head across all three ropes.
That has not got to feel good. Frost trying to pull himself together there, and Reed is
no.
quick on him.
Oh,
Spear.
He's taking the air right out of his lungs, and following up with a suplex.
God, I cannot imagine taking a spear from Reed all the way across the ring. All that build-up, all that momentum straight into your
And
abdomen.
he's
Tried to
trying
go for
so hard to catch him. but he
Blind
just-
him.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't even let him stand. Restraining him down fairly in air. How is that not a pin?
With
That's
a
a
stomp.
pin. That was basically a pin.
If he was on his shoulders, maybe so. What is he? Oh my God. The flexibility, too, there.
Yeah, just getting him off of his
Going
own
for
leg.
a military press.
And just letting him fall straight to the ground.
Oh, right into his face. Oh, that
Let
blood is
gravity do all the
spreading.
work for him.
Is he going for it? This could be it.
Yeah.
Underworld! Into the pin.
Oh, I would not want to be
the
Frost's
ref?
spine right now.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
The Iceman escaped the Underworld.
Slipping
how long?
out of death.
Maybe you should have just let it happen, Frost. Oh,
Frost not giving up yet.
putting Reed in the corner.
Got Mike in the corner. What's he going
Me.
for here? Send him down.
being the planner
And now
that he
he's-
is, being the thinker, he must have known that the odds were against him before he even stepped foot in the ring.
Oh, going for a quick pin there. Kick out from Reed. Those kicks seem to really have wore him down there. I mean, after all those,
I'm
all those
saying
moves,
is
he's probably tired
maybe,
himself out.
maybe the Iceman's plan he might have something up his sleeve.
Or maybe
he
he has
might
a big
just-
forearm in his chest.
Yeah. Who knows? With that mind of his, you can really say what he's thinking, what is all going according to his plan, and what is things he can't account for.
It's really hard to account for Mike the Reaper Reed. He's a powerhouse in the truest sense of the word, and I think Frost is realizing that every time that elbow comes down on him like this. Oh, yeah, I would have avoided too.
Trying to narrowly escape while he can.
Tried to go for a grab, didn't work. And then
Mike just sitting him down.
Yeah, just yanking him back into a clothesline.
Oh no, you don't want this. Oh! All that weight.
The human arm was not made to bear that weight.
Oh,
Another headbutt.
that blood is
Bring
trickling
him
down
back
his
up.
face.
Ooh.
Mike Reed getting excited now. Going for a pin. Soaking it in for a bit there. Wow.
Look out,
Wow.
onto
Wow.
again.
Wow.
He might bend, he might melt, he might even crack, but the Iceman doesn't break except through the underworld.
Here it comes. 1, 2. And that's it.
Oh, I see the ref even gave him a bit of a delay there for that third count, but it didn't work.
And he's trying to crawl his
Mike
way
Reed
out of the underworld, away from the
Kurtis
Reaper.
crawling away
Just
from the titanic, unstoppable Mike Reed.
the blood raining down from Curtis Frost's face. And early in the match, Mike Reed is a brute in the truest sense of the word.
Yeah, that nose bust, essentially, what was it, a quarter of the way through the match?
Here is
That
your
was
winner,
rough.
Big Bad.
If
And this-
I was Buddhist tonight, I would be quaking in my boot at the thought of having to enter a match against this monster of a man.
Not
Just
many
the-
have escaped the Reaper unscathed.
Just the visual of seeing our competitors at the end of that match. Frost crawling his way toward the ropes, blood streaking down his face, and Mike Reed seeming practically untouched. That has to be an intimidating sight.
Yeah, I thoughts and prayers to everyone else in the borrowed time match for the men, because I don't think anyone's ready for the Reaper.
Well, speaking of ready, I don't think anyone was ready for Ravo. But, you know, I guess
There
we're
are
going to
some
see if she
people-
can maintain her
There's some
winning streak.
people who aren't ready for Ravo, and then there are some people who aren't ready for anything because they just kind of do whatever they want and don't seem to have any discernible logic or reason behind their actions.
Yeah, well, Ravo has beaten the women's champion Kenny Jordan and has gone to the general manager requesting a main event match, which, you know, a bit of a jump. I get you beat the women's champion and all, but, you know, there's an order to these things. You can't just, you know, appear one pay-per-view, get one pinfall victory, and then decide I want to be the next big thing. So she has issued an open challenge. No idea who she's going to face tonight, but, you know, if she wants to prove herself, she can prove herself, I suppose.
I've heard some whispers about who accepted, and if those rumors are true, Ravo might not live past this day.
It turns out she's fighting Mike the Reaper Reed.
He's coming back? He said,
I was surprised to hear that too, but yeah.
Making her way to the ring from the Netherlands, Rachel Votta.
What even happened in the Netherlands?
Whatever happened in what? In the Netherlands?
They built
Yeah.
windmills.
Oh.
Nether went. I mean, wait. Nether means below. Isn't that mean it like an underworld?
Oh.
Sure, if the underworld had wooden shoes and vast plains of almost nothingness.
I don't. She's her shoes with.
Ravo's her own thing, you know? She's her own bright, shiny, chippy, cheery, peppy, perky kind of person from the Netherlands.
She certainly is her own thing. She's definitely not skimping on showing off for the crowd. I wonder how Kennedy Jordan is taking this. This essentially pretender that came in, pinned her, and then now is just showing off and getting a main event.
Taking a spot that should normally belong to someone like Kennedy Jordan, who was a champion. A world champion.
I think most of our main events have either been championship matches or at least have featured a champion. This is practically unheard of.
Let's see who has answered her open call, her open challenge.
And from your darkest fears, leave the Lunatic.
Well, if there's anyone to put you back in your place, it'd probably be Lee the Lunatic.
I honestly have to imagine that the general manager set this up. Or maybe Kennedy Jordan set this up.
Oh, she's leaving. It's fine. Oh, no, never mind.
No, she smelled it. She smelled it. She can sense movement.
Oh, that's fun. We thought it was like color gradient, light sensitivity.
Yeah, Lee Lunatic, while not unstoppable, we've seen her beat before by the likes of Sunshine Sullivan. But she is a formidable opponent. What the kids call, she has a sleeper build. While seeming a very small, kind of petite, she is deceptively strong.
Yeah.
What kids are talking about Lee the Lunatic?
She's like a creepy pasta, I think they call it, or something like that.
Now,
What's so scary about noodles?
The problem with facing Lee the Lunatic in the ring isn't that she's going to win the match. I don't think that's ever her goal. It's what's going to happen to you between the bell ringing and the end of it.
And taking Ravo down with a quick lariat.
Yeah. The lariat and then nice quick move.
Oh, what is... Now, Lee Lunatic knows how to bend her body in very strange ways to get her opponent down to the ground, so she can torture them more. But Ravo fighting back.
Luckily, Ravo's fast on the uptake.
Ravo,
we did see him...
Even in her instance, she displayed a degree of flexibility that could help her against the bending, twisting bullshit.
Oh, what a unique headbutt.
We saw in a match with Kennedy Jordan, Ravo is very instinctive, very good at catching her opponents in their patterns. But, unfortunately, Lee the Lunatic doesn't really have much of a pattern, given she is batshit crazy.
Right now, Ravo using her speed and her innovative talent to get herself going, to stay on the offensive.
Ravo amping up herself in the crowd.
Suicide dive. Oh, no, DDT.
Oh! A falling DDT.
Ravo fighting hard to stay on top here. Another DDT.
Love a good uppercut.
She's got to work hard. She's got to keep her speed. Don't give Lee an inch or this woman will take a mile and some of your flesh.
It looks like she's hearing you. She's doing fairly well, keeping Lee off her feet. Not giving her any chance to stabilize.
A bit earlier, in an interview that Ravo had, actually, she was asked about what kind of mindset she goes into the ring with. And she said that she views her matches as a kind of dance. With her reading the motions of her partner and matching to them.
Oh, this seems a little
you can
ambitious,
certainly see the way she fights.
Oh. A 2 count?
Maybe not that ambitious.
Wow.
I mean, that was a
Ravo.
pretty hefty falling elbow, to be fair.
Ravo here to impress the people. Shouting some of the
call
crowd.
out
I'm
to
pretty
the
sure it
crowd.
was Ravo. And another leg drop.
Oh, double leg drop straight into the abdomen.
Lee is practically glued to the ground.
Ravo knows her opponent. I guess she's been studying everyone backstage. I mean, you don't issue an open challenge unless you know what you're doing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravo, at this point, maybe it's just part of being a dancer, but it feels like she's essentially choreographed this match in her favor.
Oh, going for another
Whoa.
leg drop, but not paying off as much.
Well, Lee is capable of a fun thing that some dancers like, called improvised movement. Hard to read that.
Oof.
Ooh.
Now Lee on top. That is not a sight that you want to see.
Most of the time.
Oh. Iron claw. She's got her fingers in her jaw, prying her mouth apart.
Oh my.
So I'm going to head to the mat. So we're using the ropes to get up. Try and take control back from the Lunatic. Oh!
Using those long legs to bend around the Lunatic while she was getting up so she could not be caught. Very smart.
Now, I know we've seen people fight Lee the Lunatic before. We've seen people beat Lee the Lunatic before. But, I don't know, have we ever seen someone who's been able to be almost this in sync with Lee in the past?
Oh,
No,
headbutts.
Again, I would attribute that to Ravo's dancing history. Her ability to sync up with her opponent, to essentially move the way that they move, allowing her to predict their motions and try and counteract them. It worked out great for Jordan. It seems to be working out fairly well for Lee the Lunatic as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the way she was shuffling back there, very defensive, waiting for Lee to make the opening?
Yeah, and there's a lot of dance. Whoa, my God!
And taking advantage of it.
A lot of dance moves that Ravo knows. Break dancing. A little bit of freestyle. She knows some capoeira as well. The idea of constantly moving and never stopping. If you stop moving, you die. So she is going to never stop moving those feet, those arms, her legs.
Oh,
Lee fought her way out of that one.
that's lucky. That looked like it was going to hurt.
I know. The thinking is probably nothing, but I wonder what Lee is feeling.
I don't know if she can feel
Going
it,
up
but
against someone who almost seems to be on a similar wavelength to her, if not the right entirely.
now we're seeing a trade back and forth, Ravo and Lee.
This is getting very heated.
Unfortunately,
Ravo fighting out of that
Lee,
submission.
Ravo can afford to trade back and forth a little bit. She's had a pretty
what a
convincing
pin.
lead.
Oh!
Lee barely getting out of that one.
She almost tapped out Lee.
Again, trying to read her opponent, making sure that she has a good
sunset flip rolling up her opponent.
Making sure she has a good read on Lee, making sure that she understands what's coming next before she moves. That's the kind of calm consideration you would expect from someone like Ivy. But XQ just far better in the hands of Ravo.
Going for another pin.
Another kick out from Lee.
Kick
That
out
was
on
close.
2. Not quite tapping her out yet, but always getting so close.
Now, have we all noticed? I think I just noticed this myself. Maybe this goes along with the fact that Ravo hasn't been in a lot of main contender matches, that she hasn't been in a lot of pay-per-views. Lee broke out of that pin relatively quickly, and yet Ravo didn't pause to be astounded. She got right back on her feet, ready to meet Lee as soon as she stood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what Mad said earlier. She is always in motion. She is always moving from one move to the next. I don't even know if she has time to consider being in disbelief. And Lee seems very fond of her fingers in Raven's mouth.
An arm drag like that will take your arm out of the socket.
Well, since the Kennedy match, I've seen a lot of fanfic posts about the same thing.
Right now, the count's getting kind of high.
Keeps smashing her skull.
Over and over and over again.
I guess we know where Lee's mental stability went. Into the cranium of all of her opponents.
Oh,
God.
And now she's just tearing Ravo apart on the outside. Really working at her. Count's getting high. Lee might be looking for a DQ victory here.
it wouldn't be unless she gets back in the ring, it wouldn't be a victory for anyone.
Uh-oh. Ravo waking up.
Oh!
Counts up to 9.
And Ravo knows exactly where she's going.
Oh, well this might
be a
turn
DQ
around
victory for
ugly.
Ravo wins by disqualification.
So, entirely self-inflicted loss from Lee.
Oh, the champion.
Oh, and here comes Kennedy Jordan.
Definitely still heated, a bit sour. Probably not seeing that DQ victory as a legitimate victory, but still. Honestly, she seems impressed, which is a change from what we saw last week where Kennedy was belittling Ravo with a fake handshake.
Yeah, Ravo invited her into the ring.
She wants that title, but Kennedy is not letting it go.
Title, showing how much further above her she is.
I mean, you say that, but she got into the ring with Ravo and made it clear she is the champion, of course, but didn't do anything to dissuade Ravo from trying to proclaim that she deserved a shot.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be looking forward to. Ravo moving her way up the ranks to challenge Kennedy Jordan. Looks like Kennedy Jordan wants Ravo to face her. She wants her to continue to prove herself to earn her spot to contest the champion. And I gotta say, that'll be pretty impressive to watch.
And, you know, obviously, we say it all the time, a DQ victory is one of those situations where there's some doubt about if it's an absolute convincing victory. But I think Lee put herself in that position. She was going all aggressive, and Ravo waited for the perfect moment to turn it around on her opponent. If anything, I think that might just be a display of Ravo's talent and skill.
Yeah, well, as we lock in another week closer to Breakout, I'm excited to see what's going to come next of all these matches.
I too am looking forward to Borrowed Time.
Did I say the wrong one again?
You said Breakout.
God damn it. Well, going to Borrowed Time, we have Alexia, Quinn, and Mike Reed punching in their tickets, who will be joining Morrigan Grimm and Brutus Knight. Next, we'll be to see another woman join their ranks, and another member of the men's division. As we see... Who was it again? Let me look at my notes. Oh, this will be interesting. As we see Richie Rivera take on Dimitri Kazarian.
Okay. You know, we haven't seen much from either of them, to be honest.
Not much from either of them. Yeah, that is correct. They are, and that's what I love about Borrowed Time. It's a lot of different people who've been kind of thrown by the wayside in the first 2 months, trying to prove themselves, trying to showcase their talent.
And I also think it's worth mentioning here, just because we just saw the match, Rachel is obviously angling for Kennedy Jordan's title, but there is an obstacle she has to get past.
Oh.
And that's everyone else angling for that title at Borrowed Time.
That is
She
true.
hasn't claimed her spot yet.
Well, if she can fight her way up the ranks, maybe she can actually get Kennedy Jordan in just a simple championship match at Borrowed Time and avoid the whole ladders and briefcases and all that bells and whistles and rickety-racketa.
Oh, you know what would be incredible? If she can try and claim that title, and then whoever else is fighting for the title has to claim it from her.
Ooh.
That would be beautiful.
And that's
but I'm not the general manager, so I can't make any decisions about that.
No, our general, and I'll be honest, the decisions our general manager tends to make are rather questionable.
Hey, Ava, we can't. That's on my list of things to not say. We can't say anything bad about the general manager.
Oh no, the general manager is just great. I love it when he cuts matches all the time, changes the card around the last minute. I love it when he puts entire matches off camera where no one, not even the commentators who are meant to be viewing every match, so we have a proper context and proper emotional stakes to see it. But no, he wouldn't do anything like that. Ever. No, he's just the greatest guy I've ever met.
Well, we also have, things are heating up between Mr. Macho and Black Blaze, right, Camper? Luchador stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Macho showing his true colors, as I always knew he would, deviously striking Black Blaze from behind.
Oh, come on, Ava. Like, he was pushed to the edge by Black Blaze.
And he stepped over that edge. That was a choice he made.
Look, justice sometimes comes in forms we don't always expect, but Mr. Macho is a man of justice. I trust that his maneuver against Black Blaze was entirely deserved.
Oh, I'm not saying it wasn't deserved. I'm just saying it's interesting to see it coming from someone who proclaims himself to be Mr. Macho.
Okay, let's not call Mr. Macho's macho-ness into question. Let's talk about the macho-ness of our men's tag team champions, Vicious and Delicious.
Oh, yes. The macho-ness of ganging up on a single person, 2-on-1. Really showing what macho means, huh?
Well,
Okay.
I mean, they're more so on a revenge tour, which they did announce they were going on a revenge tour for anyone that has wronged them.
Revenge is macho, you say?
Oh my goodness, Ava.
Revenge is just justice under a different part of the dictionary. Okay? Look, Austin deserved this. Austin was part of the team up against Kenny Valentine when he was, when LJ Oxley, was indisposed. And he did a 2-on-1 and barely won that. Now, he got embarrassed by LJ Oxley and Kenny Valentine in return. Everything is even Stevens, except, of course, that Hercules Jimenez has not suffered anything. As a result of this, I think he might be next on the block.
Well, I would worry about Hercules Jimenez's, stable partners, Mr. Macho, Kenny Melandra, and Psycho Cyclone, who would probably be very hard pressed to defend him. They probably weren't not going to let him run into a 2-on-1 match against Vicious and Delicious.
I mean, I don't think they would want something like that, but with Mr. Macho's attention divided between Vicious and Delicious and Black Blaze, I feel like we're seeing a catastrophe on our hands.
Say what we will against Hercules Jimenez, and I will say a great deal about Hercules Jimenez. However, Psycho Cyclone has proven himself to be a reliable tag partner when he is needed. And I feel like if LJ and Kenny start trying a 2-on-1 against Hercules, there is no way Cyclone is going to let that go.
That's true. And then we have our women's tag team division, where Nikita Pierce does the opposite of what she did last week and managed to pin Dylan Whitney.
Yep, learn from your mistakes, and that's exactly what the Fabulous Truth have done.
Yeah, they've shown that both of them have the ability to get one on over the other in a singles match. But they're not in the singles division, they're in the tag team division. So what really matters, what we really need to see, is that both members of the Fabulous Truth going up against both members of the Varsity Club. And then we'll really know which team is superior.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Ava, honestly.
It is true that they haven't had a tag team match, but if you're talking about which is more experienced in that regard, the Fabulous Truth have been a tag team for far longer than the Varsity Club. They have that experience working together as a unit, and sure, it's true, I think, that Varsity Club individually are very powerful. No one's been able to front up against the Fabulous Truth as a united front.
Oh, that is true.
Sure.
Well, except for the Disciples of Darkness.
Ex-
Though
except
with
for
some
that-
underhanded tactics.
Except for that one time people cheated.
No cheating was ever proven.
Look, in a straight fight with the Fabulous Truth as a united front, no one has held a candle to them. I don't know that Varsity Club is going to be the one to break that streak.
I don't know. Varsity Club seems emboldened after tonight. That Fabulous Truth just gets their way because they, as they say, whine and cry for opportunities. And
I mean,
as
that's
much
what
as
happened.
I hate to say it, I can see their point here. I mean, Nikita Pierce was upset last week about losing her match. She went to the general manager, demanded another match, and got another match that she then won.
Yeah. Thereby proving that she was the better contender.
Oh my god. No, if anything, it's tied. It's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, except the latest, in the same way that if someone wins a championship, they hold the title. They don't share it just because the other person might have beaten them in the past. The last victory is the one that matters.
Well, with Country Dominance out of commission for a bit, I'm sure that Vicious and Lich are going to turn their eyes on the Lucha Dragons next. Most likely Hercules Jimenez. And I'm sure that the Varsity Club isn't done bringing their concerns up to the General Manager and Fabulous Truth. And we still have 2 more people to see enter the Borrowed Time match, as well as Ravo continuing to prove herself on the main roster here. It is going to be a very impressive week next week as we see what kind of things that these people put themselves through and how they try to overrise and make it to Borrowed Time. I said it right that time.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that's it for tonight. Until next week.
Thank you for joining us.
Good night.